everybody, it's me, Loki, and today I've been given early access to Wingspan, a relaxing award-winning strategy card game about birds for 1 to 5 players. Each bird you play extends a chain of powerful combinations in one of your 3 habitats. Your goal is to discover and attract the best birds to your network of wildlife preserves, and I have played just a little bit to get the understanding of the game, and what I do indeed have to say, straight up, first impression is this is a beautiful game. Absolutely stunning, an adaptation of a card game which very much reminds me of Dominion, hence my request to actually cover it. And, well, if you're watching this, of course I was actually granted that request, so thank you very much to the developers of Wingspan. It's pretty, it's beautiful, and it's got wonderful, wonderful music, which you can indeed hear right now. But rather than just, going over the surface level of what makes Wingspan great, why not actually check out what makes it great in the game itself? So first up of what makes Wingspan great is that you can play against the computer, which is an automa, or you can play against multiple AI, which is brilliant, or humans. You can have multiple humans on one PC local 1 to 5 multiplayer, which is absolutely brilliant. Just having the card game straight onto the PC, good move right there. But that's not where it ends. You can also play online. Unfortunately, I can't do that at the time of recording, because as I've been given early access, it's a little bit difficult to actually get, online groups of people playing all together, because there's not too many of us playing online at the moment. But I will show off just a little bit against the automa, which is a mechanical burb. Oh no, danger burb. And here we have the seed and 2 veg of Wingspan. So there are 4 different things you can do, 4 different actions. You can play a bird from your hand, which is good. In the forest, you can gain food, so essentially that is the currency that you use to play birds, and activate forest bird powers. Forest bird, grassland bird powers, and wetland bird powers. Basically, every single bird has a power of some kind, and that is activated when you activate the biome, so that's how that works. Laying eggs and activating those powers in the grassland allows you to essentially get the currency that you need to either upgrade your biomes, because you need eggs to upgrade your biomes by putting more birds into those biomes, past the one that you start with, or it allows activation of different abilities or purchasing food. You can do a lot with eggs. There's a lot going on with eggs, and it's essentially just another separate resource that you can use, so it's very wonderful indeed. And then we have the wetland, where birds congregate and flock to, so that is just where you draw cards and such. So that is what is going on with the different biomes. With each round, of which there are 4, you have different little blocks. These are like your little power blocks. You have 8 turns, then 7, then 6, then 5. So it decreases in the number of turns that you can actually take per round. At the end of each round, you've got like a little sort of like objective. So here we can see that I have to count the total number of birds with a specific nest type, because each bird has different nest types, because this game is based on birds in a factual manner, which I love. It teaches you so much about birds, and I've learned so much about birds in this game. Each bird counts just once, regardless of how many eggs it has. So basically, you want to get ones that have, I think that's like a ground nest? There's quite a few different nests. I know that's like a little vacuumy nest. That is eggs in wetland, and then that is eggs in little cradle nests. So there are 4 different types of nests. Again, even I'm starting to forget what's going on, because there's so many things. Burps. There are many different burps, and they are all beautiful, beautiful burps indeed. So, choose 5 things to keep among bird cards and foods. We've got the double-crested cormorant, the blue grosbeak, the American woodcock, Lincoln sparrow, and the northern shoveler. However, you don't want to go straight into selecting birds, because there are also these little optional objectives, bonus cards, photographer, birds with colours in their names, or platform builder, birds with platform nests, that's what it is. Ground nests are like little rocks. So, one of our little sort of like optional extras is platform builder, birds with platform nests. So 4 to 5 birds will get me 4 feathers, which are sort of like victory points or VPs, and 6+ birds will give me 7 victory points, VPs. This is how you win the game. You need victory points, or little feathers, I'm just going to call them feathers from now on, so that you can actually, heckin' win the game against the mechanical bird. Birds must have a thingy or a wild card nest symbol, so stars can act as little wild cards. So stars are everything, essentially. I am going to go with photographer, because I like the idea of having birds with colours in their names. Colours include ash, black, blue, bronze, brown, every single colour of the rainbow, so we're going to be going with photographer for that one. So what does that mean? We've got the blue grosbeak right here, Wonderful, so we can actually go into our colour scheme. We can be a photographer for this round. And if bird is to the right of all other birds in the habitat, you can move it to another habitat. So that just essentially lets you put your bird into other areas, which allows you to upgrade and be a bit more flexible in those areas. So we're going to take the blue grosbeak right here, and it makes, it makes the actual call of the bird. It's just such a wonderful game, and I love the attention to detail. So we have the blue grosbeak. We've also got the Lincoln Sparrow right here, which I'm going to take because it can go in any single one of the biomes. That is something that you do have to take into account. The birds have places where they want to live. American woodcock will not go and live in the wetland. The northern shovelware, which is a duckle, will not live in the forest. Just duck don't want to live in the forest. Not a good idea for duckle. They want to be near the water. So I'm going to take those two. And then I could take the American woodcock, which doesn't really do anything. But it's a lot of points. Just 9 points for the American woodcock. That would be very good indeed. Or we can discard a fish to tuck 2 from the deck behind this bird. So that allows me to get more points as we're doing those bits and pieces. So that could be pretty good. Could try and get some food. Bird is to the right of all other birds. I think I'm going to take the American woodcock just because it's nice to have the bonus there. But it is quite expensive, see? You do have to take all these different things into consideration. Maybe we'll just take some food because we can see you need different amounts of food. So we're going to take one little bit of grain, I think that is it. Grain, mice, invertebrates, fish, and cherries. So we want grain, a little buggle, and I've still got one thing, so I suppose, yeah, we'll take the American woodcock, why the hell not, because that is a lot of points. So that is what we have going on right there. And the game begins. So right here, we've got the different things that I can indeed show you. So the forest is where you get food. Nom, gain food from the bird feeder being down here because you take it directly from there. We've then got the grassland, which is where you get the eggs, where the eggs are laid. And then we have the wetland, which is where we can actually get cards being from the tray down here. Gain 1 from the supply and cash it on this card. That's pretty good. I do like the Carolina chickadee. Indeed. Ooh, but then the Cooper's hawk is quite good as well because it's got just 1 mouse for that. But it's not got a colour, has it? It's not got a colour. I'm going to take the Cooper's hawk, so we're going to draw a card this turn. So click to draw a card. And you can either draw a face-down card, which will be random, or one of your face-up cards. So I would like the Cooper's hawk, please, because when it's activated, I look at a card from the deck. If it has a wingspan, roll credits, underneath 75 centimeters, you tuck it behind the bird. That then gets you points. So if you have cards tucked behind the Cooper's hawk, that gets you points. That is normally how predators function, because this is a predator function. So we're going to take the Cooper's hawk, please. Thank you. And that is my turn. So it's a little bit slow to actually get going. A little bit slow indeed. Oh, damn. They get the hermit thrush down. So that is 7 little points already. Perfect. 7 turns left. So now I want to be playing my Cooper's hawk over here. But I don't have any mice, which is not good. So I need to get food. To get food, I need to actually, do something over here. Now, can my birds help me get food? My birds cannot help me get food, so I'm going to want to get a mouse. So let's take a mouse from the bird feeder, of which there are currently 3 mice. Thrice the mice. Let's take a mouse. So that is a mouse taken from the bird feeder. There we are. So they have drawn a card. And they've now got 10 points. Players with fewest, forest birds gain 1 extra thingy from the bird feeder. So, okay. That makes sense. Click to start the turn. We can now put the Cooper's hawk down. So, look at a card from the deck. If under 75 centimeters, tuck it behind the bird, so we can do that. And we're going to pay 1 mouse to put our Cooper's hawk down on the field.
Cooper's hawks hunt forest birds and mammals with great stealth.
And there we have it. So they hunt mammals with great stealth. So you can actually learn stuff while playing the game. I just love it. I love it. Now we need more food. So if we look here, we can not have the American woodcock or our blue grosbeak because they don't have enough food. It isn't good. We could play the Lincoln sparrow. If bird is to the right of other birds in its habitat, you can move it to another habitat, which means we could then move it over to, say, I don't know, we could move it over here so we can transfer food to an egg, or we can transfer it to the wetlands. We can transfer an egg to a card. So that's actually quite intriguing. So if we put down the Lincoln Sparrow, that gets us yeah, that gets us that going on. You can't play Lincoln Sparrow, you don't have enough eggs. Ah, see? This is where we need to start having egg. So if we have egg, we can then upgrade our different areas, because it needs 1 egg to upgrade this area right here. So that is how the game stops you from, you know, just going away, steamrolling through different sections. You need the egg to get the peoples over to the thing. That's how it works. So, Blue Grosbeak, where do you want to live today? You cannot live anywhere, unfortunately, because you need a heckin', what's it called? A grain. You need a grain. Now, I need the grain, but I also need you. I can just play Lincoln Sparrow here. Yeah, if we put the Lincoln Sparrow down, that then allows us to activate that ability, so let's do that.
Lincoln Sparrow. Thomas Lincoln collected this sparrow in Canada with John James Audubon.
I didn't know that, so they actually took the sparrow back to the States. Sweet. So 4 turns left right there. We can now get egg. Egg is important, as mentioned, because we cannot upgrade these further. So we now have to put the egg on the bird, or the bird on the egg. No, yes. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. Let's put the egg on our Lincoln Sparrow right here. So you now have egg. Eggs are also victory points if they remain on the bird at the end of the game. They are also the resource to upgrade your different sections. So let's take that. Egg on bird. And if bird is to the right of all other birds in its habitat, move it to another habitat. We can now put that over here. So move Lincoln Sparrow to another habitat. We're moving over to the forest area. There we go. Because that now allows us to get more food. That is why it's important to have birds to the right. Ah, see, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn. Awesome. So we've now got no food whatsoever over here, which is not very good. So we can now trade in 2 dice to get the noms. Now, what noms do we need to get? We need ourselves a... Oh, we need ourselves lots of grain, but we've currently got mice. So this is a good thing to do. So we can take one of those. Let's do this. Take one of... Yeah, thank you. The grain. We can then redo the bird feeder, because when you reset the bird feeder, it can be done when everything in the bird feeder shows the same symbol. So there's mice. We don't need mice. We need grain and bugs. So we have ourselves 1 grain, which we took from the previous feeder. And also, I'm going to take a bug here. Bug. Bird is to the right of all other birds in its habitat. Move it to another habitat, so we can keep moving you around. So that's pretty good. And that allows us to get more cards later on, or we can get more eggs. I'm probably going to go with more eggs. So let's put you there. I like moving you around. Perfect. And what we have here, Wilson Snipe. So that is what our, if we quickly move that down, if we go over to the forest, our Cooper's Hawk has just activated, and it has just nommed a Wilson Snipe. So that is now tucked underneath the Cooper's Hawk. There we go. And that has given us 1 point. Brilliant. Okay. Oh no! The fish. It took the fish. I hope that I'm conveying some of what's going on, but at the same time, I'm massively excited, so I tend to lose sort of like some logic when I'm massively excited. So there's a lot going on. I can trade cards for... Ooh, I can trade cards for food. That could be pretty good. Or I could get some egg. Bird is to the right of all of the... Ah! Oh, we can keep moving you backwards and forwards, can't we? So if we do this, we can lay more eggs, which means we can upgrade our things further. So have more eggs. And that is also birds with the little ground... Not the ground one, what are you? I can't remember what you are, like the little stick egg thing. There we go. And we can move the Lincoln Sparrow to another habitat. So we're going to move the Lincoln Sparrow back over to here so we can get 2 food. So we're going to move you back over to the... I want to say jungle, but it's not. It's the forest. So 1 turn left. So I could get more food, which I kind of need. So we're gonna do that. Let's change that up. And we have no... Ooh. That's not good. Not really anything that I need out of this. But I guess I'll take a mouse if we do want to keep going down the predator route, which I do quite enjoy. We can take a mouse and a fish. There we go. That activates. We can move that again. We've got plenty of eggs for the time being, so we're going to move over to... Oh, I don't have to do that, do I? No, you can actually skip the ability. So yeah, you can move the Lincoln Sparrow, but you don't have to. You can skip it. I do wish to skip that power. And then we're going to see what's underneath this. 36 centimeters! You done been nommed, the red-cockaded woodpecker. You done been nommed. Om nom nom. Everybody needs noms, even Burp. And sometimes it's not seed. Sometimes it's you. There we are. So we tied on that, so we'll get 2 points each. Perfect. So that is the points divided by the number of players, then rounded down. So because there's 2 of us, it would be 2. If it were 3 players, it would be rounded down to 1 point each. There we go. 7 turns remain. Now, I've got the American Woodcock. I could put that there. Or I could activate that, push that over here. Or I could get a card. Oh! Here we go. Red-tailed hawk. When another player's hunt succeeds. So, once between turns means this activates when another player does something. So this is actually important to see what they're doing. Do they have any hunters or wetland birds? Let's have a quick look. That's fine. I'm trying to have a look at what you're doing. Hunters or wetland birds? I can't quite see what birds they have, unfortunately. It just says they've got 1 bird. Play bird. No, so I can't quite see what's going on with them at the moment, unfortunately. But, oh, we do, oh yes, that's good. 2 mice. We've currently got 1 mouse. And when activated, looks at another card from the deck. That could be pretty good. I do want that one. I want that one, I've decided. So let's do that, I guess? Yeah, I don't want to give them the opportunity to actually grab it, so I'm going to grab the red-tailed hawk, because that plays into motor photography, and it's also a hunter bird. I like the hunter birds. They're very good. Oh no! They ate a Stefan, they ate a little mouse. Oh no, that's not good. 6 turns left. Okay, so we've got our red-tailed hawk, but we still can't activate it, unfortunately. We need to go and get the food. Not really much of the way of food that we need. However, you can actually use different food items to get what you need. So, case in point, let's put ourselves in the scenario of drawing cards. So, red-tailed hawk can now go over here. So we put the red-tailed hawk down here. We do not have both mice that we need. However, you can trade in 2 of a different resource to be a resource you need. So that's where this game is incredibly flexible, I feel. If you have more resources than you need, you can actually just, put it into something else. You can make a mouse out of a bug and a fish, apparently. Maybe it's a fake mouse. I don't know. Maybe it's a vegan mouse. Pescatarian mouse.
Red-tailed hawk. Movies almost always use the red-tailed hawk's call for any raptor.
Ah, I didn't know that. Red-tailed hawk has been sorted, so we can activate that. The American woodcock. We're going to need more noms. Need more noms. We do not have the noms we need. Uh-oh. Do we have anything down here? Oh, the belted kingfisher or the black... Ah, the black-billed magpie doesn't really need much in the way of anything. It's got 2 different types. We can do this. So we can draw the black-billed magpie, because it's got any food resource. This is the pie. Anything can be put into the pie, except birds. Don't put birds into the pie. Once between turns, when another player's attack succeeds, gain 1 food from the bird feeder. So we do want some more food. Or the green heron could be pretty good, though. And it is green. It is green, and it would go into the wetland. Ooh. I'm going to be taking the green heron, actually. So let's take the green heron. Oh, I could take both, because I have eggs. Let's do that. There we go. I have eggs. You can scramble some eggs to actually do that. So let's get that back up. Perfect. And I can actually get both. Haha. I will be the best photographer in the world. There we have it. Look at a thing from the deck. If under 75 centimeters, tuck it behind the bird. So our Cooper's Hawk is just activated. It is under 75 centimeters. So we have nom de juniper titmouse. Delicious. They just got a couple of eggs. Oh, that's cute. They actually plant the eggs in the grasslands. Ah, this game is so cute. It's too cute. Too cute, 5 me. Black-billed magpie, green heron. I want the green heron, I think. And we have a fish to do it. Yes. Okay, we're definitely taking the green heron, because we can trade 1 for any other thing from the supply, which would be pretty good. Would be pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. So what do we need? We need a fish, and we need bugs. So let's grab a fish, and then we can reset everything. And bugs, perfect. And a bug. And another bug? No, we can only have a fish and a bug. Okay, we'll take the fish and the bug. Good. Move Lincoln's Sparrow to another habitat. So we could then move this to this habitat over here, which would get us some more cards. That would be pretty good. Or do I want to leave it as for more food? Probably want to leave it for more food. I do like the flexibility of the Lincoln Sparrow. It means you can keep moving it around, getting different things. We are going to need more eggs to upgrade these areas. So, no. I think I'm going to, again, leave it where it is. I like where it is at the moment. So we'll skip that power, and we'll grab the Cooper's Hawk. Is that under 75? No, that's a heckin' big bird. I panicked there. Heckin' big bird. Ferruginous Hawks. That cannot be nommed by the Cooper's Hawk, unfortunately. Ah, boo, boo. Yeah, so we want to get down the one with the wild card nest. We want to get down the black-billed magpie right now. So when another player's hunt succeeds, gain 1 from the bird feeder. I have to put you here. Perfect. There we go. You can go there now. So we will trade in... Ooh, I want the... Yeah, we're going to change that because we're going to want a fish or a bug to play the green heron. So let's put in the grain. And let's put in the fish. So that leaves us with a bug, which means we can then play the green heron. There we go.
Black-billed magpie. These omnivores steal eggs and eat carrion, along with a diversity of other foods.
Don't nom other birds' eggs. That's rude. That's very rude indeed. 2 turns left. So, where do we want to move you? Do we need more food? We do not need more food. We can, however, go over here into the wetland. And we can activate our red-tailed hawk and spend an egg and get the green heron down. So, green heron goes down. We trade in a invertebrate, or bug. I like calling it the bug. And we have to click on a bird from any habitat to spend an egg. So, we have eggs over here. There we go. That allows us to upgrade our wetlands.
Green heron. Green herons drop insects and other objects onto the water to attract fish.
Oh, so they actually do rudimentary fishing. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, and you do not have the... No, you do not have the type of nest that we need. The nest that we need is here? Yes! Here, with the little star. So we're actually going to get this down just so that we can, you know, get some points. So let's do that. Let's just put a couple of eggs on you. And there we are. Again, lots of interactions going on. Lots of interactions going on indeed. There we go. And the reason why I did that last step with the eggs is because now I've gotten 2 bonus points that I wouldn't have otherwise have gotten. So, although I didn't really do much, although I only got 1 card down with the eggs, sometimes you just want to spend a turn doing that because otherwise, you know, it's just 2 points that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And plus, with 2 eggs, if at the end of the game I have those 2 eggs, it's another 2 points. So, why the hell not, really? Why the hell not, indeed? 6 turns left on round 3. So, what do we have going on right now? We've got no food again. A little bit food poor this game. And, oh, Peregrine Falcon! I like the Peregrine Falcon, y'all. Or the Cedar Waxwing. Ooh. We need 2 mice, though. And I still need to get down the blue grosbeak. I mean, I would like the falcon. I would like the falcon a lot. Ooh. This is where difficult decisions come in. Well, we need food to play anything, right? So, we've currently got a bug and... Oh, that's not the food we need, though. A bug and... Oh, a bug and a cherry is what the tree swallow needs. Yeah, let's do that. So let's grab the bug and the cherry. So bug, bug, bug. There we go, bug and the cherry. I always get those 2 mixed up. I'm like, I'm going to click on this thing. And it's like, no, you've got to choose from down here. I'm like, okay, fine. There we go. Let's do that. You can now move the Lincoln Sparrow. I'm going to leave it where it is because I like being able to get food. So, nope. And so we'll skip that, thank you. And we can get something. Yes! Under 75 centimeters, which means we can nom a golden eye duck. Nom. 3 points. Right there. Or, you know, shuffled away. Just put under the burp. Cached, I believe is the term that they like to use. 5 turns left. Black-billed magpie. When another player's thing succeeds, gain 1 food from the bird feeder. So we can actually gain some food. So we're going to... Ooh, we're going to redo this. That's a lot of not stuff that I don't need. I guess we could take a bug. Yeah, the American woodcock needs 2 bugs, and that is 9 points. So that's a pretty good one right there. So we'll do that. There we go. Okay, now, is the one that I want still over here? Ooh, Peregrine Falcon is still over there. And the tree swallow's still there. Yeah, I think we want the tree swallow. So we're going to do this, and then we can trade things from our supply. So let's do that, because then we'll be able to get some mice, maybe? Let's do that. So I want the tree swallow. And I want the... Ooh, Peregrine Falcon. Yeah, Peregrine Falcon as well. There we go. That activates the green heron. So we're now going to give a... what do I want to give? I don't think... yeah, I want to give a bug. Here, take a bug. Bug. So they have now taken a bug. And we will receive a mouse. Yes, because I wish to play the peregrine falcon. Look at a thing from the deck that has activated a red-tailed hawk. And it is a small meadowlark, so we can nom the small meadowlark. Excellent. They have been nommed. And they have more egg. They have more egg than I. Oh no. Forester, birds that can only live there. How am I doing on that, by the way? How am I doing on my photography expedition? 4 to 5 birds or 6+ birds. So I've currently got 1, 2... What else? 3. So I do have 3. I've got 3 birds at the moment with colours in their names. So I'm going to need at least 1 more. So I still need to get the blue grosbeak down. Yeah, I still need to get the blue grosbeak down, but we do have time. Got plenty of time to do that. So now I can play the tree swallow or the falcon. Now the falcon belongs in the wetland or the grassland. I'm going to put the falcon on the grassland. There we go. And we're going to, we're going to pay using all of our resources. And we can use that egg right there. Perfect. So that activates the... Oh, no, it didn't activate it because that's a between turns function. See, you've got to pay attention to what's on the cards. Otherwise, you can actually lose out on some activated abilities. So, 3 turns left. What do we have left to do? We need to get food for the blue grosbeak because I do need to get 4 birds. So, let's get food for the blue grosbeak. Oh, blue grosbeak. There we go. Difficult to say. Harder to say. Gain food from the bird seeker. Let's do that. I will take a mouse. We will shuffle that up. And I need... Yeah, I do need that. Thank you. So that activates that. If bird is to the right. No, again, I want to leave you where you are. And then that activates again. See what we have here. 51 centimeters. Northern Flicker has been nommed. Delicious. All of the food in the forest. All of the food in the forest is mine. 2 turns left. So we still need to get some more food, don't we? Yeah, we still need to get some more food for our blue grosbeak, which we can do. We can do all of that this turn. So, do I want to do all that this turn? I may want to do all of that this turn. I do want to do all of that this turn, so let's do that. So we will grab the food here, and this can be a bug. Yeah. So we've now got 2 of our grain, a bug, and we can play the blue grosbeak. Let's do that. We do not want to move you, so let's skip that. And what bird do we have? A bird we can nom. So that is now 5 behind the Cooper's Hawk. The Cooper's Hawk is really going to town on all of the birds in the forest. Really going into town. They've activated all their pink powers. Oh no. So they're doing well for themselves. And we can get another food. Ooh, another food. I would like another bug. Another bug, yes. Thank you for the tree swallow. Brilliant. Oh, can I have multiple? No, just the bug. Just the bug. Okay, let's get that down then. So we need to put the blue grosbeak down. Where do you want to go? So I can do this. Trade 1 from there for a supply. So I could trade in a grain for a... Ooh. I could trade in a grain for a berry. Let's do that, yeah. Blue grosbeak, I want you to go there. There we go. And that's perfect. So that gets done. We good? Oh yeah, we need a egg. Egg. Give the egg. Thank you.
Blue grosbeak.
Yay.
Grosbeaks especially like tangled vines and shrubby areas on forest edges.
Huh, shrubby areas on forest edges. Well, sad thing that you're in the wetland, right? That's all been done. I did have birds in the wetland, but I didn't have eggs in the wetland. See, I should have been paying attention to that. I should have been paying attention up here. So they now got 6 little feathers. Heck, I did heck myself over there. Did heck myself over a little indeed. So let's keep that in mind. They need eggs in bowls. Let's get some eggs in bowls. Eggs in bowls, please. Thank you. Let's go over to the bowl. Let's get those eggs down so we can get an early lead. There we go. That also activates this. Draw 2 if you do. Discard 1. Ah, the 48 centimeters. Yes, you're small. You have been nommed. Perfect. There we go. And they're doing their thing. And we can see if we have any more eggs to go in bowls. Are there any more eggs to go in bowl? Bowl. Bowl. Nope. bowl. No, we do have you, which would then activate you. Should be pretty good. So yeah, let's do that. And under 100 centimeters. Most birds are under 100 centimeters. So bam, bam, bam. We should now be fine for that up there. Let's check that out. Yeah, 48 centimeters. You've been nommed. Nom, nom, nom. So I guess the build of this deck is to essentially be using the different functions in the different environments, which then allows my hunters to go and grab burp to nom for victory points. So that's how that's going to work. Okay, three turns left. We need to get some more heckin' coloured ones down. White crowned sparrow. Yes, I want you. Gib. White crowned sparrow. If bird is to the right, I will grab you. And is there any other coloured ones? The turkey vulture doesn't need anything to actually put down. So I can actually use that. It's worth 1 point, which is alright. And plus, you know, it's going to activate my other stuff. So it's cheap. It's cheap to do, so we'll do that. I don't... Ooh, do I want to move you? I don't think I want to move you, so we're going to skip that. We'll skip. We then need... Ooh. I need a bug to play my Savannah Sparrow. I need a grain. I need a grain to play my white-crowned sparrow. So to play my white-crowned sparrow, words are hard, I need to trade in my mouse to get some grains. Let's get that. So, mouse for some grain. A grain and a bug allows me to play my white-crowned sparrow, which allows me to, you know, get more colours in for my photography. Brilliant. We now look at this one. It is not under 75 centimeters, unfortunately, so that white-faced ibis is not nommed. That is a shame. And if I have 3 turns, I should be good to actually do what I need to do here. Let's see. 2 turns! Okay, so I can only play 2 of these cards left. So I'm going to be able to play the white-crowned sparrow and the turkey vulture. Now, I need to check what's going to be the best thing to do here. Where to play them. If that's under 100 centimeters, that would be good. And if that's under 75 centimeters... Ooh. I basically just want to do what's cheapest, I suppose. So let's put the white-crowned sparrow down. There. Put in that food. That's all done. We've got to click on an egg, so we will get rid of that egg there. That's worth 2 points. That's sacrifice for points. That's a 1 point bonus. Plus whatever we get from the photography. So, there we are. Okay, last turn. 1 turn left. Now, I could use the turkey vulture. It will only give me a point, though. I'll be sacrificing 2 eggs, so that would be a point deficit. That's 0 points, and that's 0 points as well. So I want to do something that's going to get me points, essentially. So I think I just want to actually activate my peregrine falcon, because in that way I've got a higher chance of being able to tuck a bird underneath the peregrine falcon. So we'll just grab some eggs. Plus eggs are victory points, so we'll put some more eggs underneath the peregrine falcon, and we'll also put some eggs. Is there anything that is either a bowl or a star? Or have I already done all that? I've already done all that, so we'll just not, chuck another couple of eggs. One under the Cooper's Hawk. Right there. So that then activates, if we go back here, that activates our peregrine falcon. What do we have? A smaller burb! Smaller burb has been nommed. And illegal! An achievement has been unlocked. I like that. I like a pun. I like a pun, me. There we go. And that is the game. Yeah! Well, boo, I came second, but yeah! Let's see how many points we got. Birds, the amount on the cards. So, I got less points on my cards. I got annihilated there. Bonus on my cards, I got more. End of round goals, they did far better than me. I did have a few eggs, but not enough. And tucked cards. Oh, I had a lot of tucked cards, but it still wasn't enough to beat that monstrous metal behemoth of a burb. Oh no. Oh no. You can replay it. You can do an overview, or if you go to the menu, you can actually save the preserve. So if you save it, there we go. You can then go to the preserve archive, and it tells you all the games that you've played, and you can, you know, go back over them and see how you did. I mean, I did worse than my first game, kind of, but I did enjoy the game. It's got a dynamic background. It's got the wonderful music that, again, you can hear in the background right now. And it's got, oh, talking of backgrounds, it's just got the beautiful art style of it as well. A lot of it is in the background, But in the forefront of this is a wonderful card game with a very great depth of card game mechanics. Oh heck, there's a lot going on, and in the couple of games I've played, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of some of the interactions that you can actually do. So this is a game that's going to endure, I feel, and especially when you get into the online mode, it's going to be a game that you can enjoy with friends. So unfortunately I've not been able to show that off today, but just playing against the robot, playing against the automata bird, and losing horrendously, I've enjoyed that. Losing horrendously. So, if you like to lose, or if you're actually good at video games, win! This is most definitely a game for you. So this has been Wingspan. You can get a link to it in the description below, and again, I would like to thank the developers for giving me early access. It does indeed come to that shill bit of this video. If you did enjoy it, you know, hit that follow button, and if you massively enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can go and ramble and squeak, much like the poor little mice that got numbed by all of my birds of prey. Oh no. Run away, little Stefan mice. Run away. But yes, thank you so much for watching our videos, live streams, and VODs. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and indeed, good night.